And welcome to the Writer's Life, the place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life. So subscribe, punch the like button, and the bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on one single exciting video. So my last day in town for a while, and of course, like the sink is stopped up, and I had maintenance guys going all over the place. I had to make a couple extra trips out to do stuff, and on top of it, I had a rush job, an extra rush job from a freelance, my single freelance client out in LA who I work for, and they're so great that I don't mind dropping everything to 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 take care of them because they're great. Um, and I'm happy for the work, of course. So quick, the Vela. What? Why am I doing this with my hands? I might have an issue. The Vela numbers, the bonuses came. That's why I'm doing that. I guess that helps me think. The Vela bonuses came in yesterday, and I had another great month. Um, I've really been feeding the beast, and a lot of other people have been doing well. Again, it's a terrific platform if you are prolific. If you are not prolific, it might not be for you. Um, it's great if you're prolific because you have a place to publish your work while it's raw and uncut. I mean, you have to edit to a degree, of course. Um, and then once that's done, once an audience is a certain amount of an audience has seen it, then you're ready to have it edited and turned into a book. So it's really a win-win-win, and plus you get paid really well for it. So I'm really enjoying the Vela thing, and I'm going to continue to use it as a way, not necessarily as a mean as an end in itself at all, but as a means to an end. It's really up to my writing speed. It's been a terrific tool. Okay, but while we're talking about writing, so here's another fear a lot of writers have, and this is especially true for writing professors, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's one of the reasons why most of them put out like a book once every 2 years or whatever, or like even John Irving, who I've worked with a couple of times at Breadloaf. Um, he just put out his first book in 8 years. You know, like if I go a month without putting out a book or a novella like that, that's crazy, right? You know, like I just, maybe I'm not writing what John Irving writes, but um, it's still writing, and you're still 3 acts, in the whole bit. So, and I'd like to think that my material stands up there um, with any literature. Just because it's genre doesn't mean it's the sentences aren't good, the paragraphs aren't good, and I got the awards to prove it. Anyhow, but a lot of writers out there are just paranoid that their writing sucks, and they just so much so that they won't submit to publications because they're afraid of rejection, or they won't publish at all. Really, they just it's a struggle for them. The whole writing thing is becomes a struggle, and they really have, if they want to be involved in writing, they really have no choice but to become a teacher, a writing teacher, and that is indeed a noble pursuit. I am not knocking it. If you are only going to put out a certain amount of material per year or every couple of years, whatever, you're going to have to do something else to make a living. I'm lucky; I don't have to do that. I could do this for a living. But other people, they'll write a draft and then write another draft and write another draft and then throw it out and start all over again. Then write another draft and then write another draft. And by the time they're done with it, like you can only shine shit for so long, right? On the other hand, the writing not only comes easily to me, um, I do very little editing afterwards, just enough. I just enough to cover typos and stuff like that. And of course, the editor goes over it, but I trust my creative voice. I've gotten to that after going on 25 years doing this full time, aside from a couple of times I had to like take another gig for a little bit, um, I've learned to trust my creative voice like completely, like to the point where I don't even print out the manuscript anymore. I just do it. I write it, I edit it as I go, done until it goes off to the editor. And when you can get to that point where you really trust your creative voice, you've really accomplished something. No longer are you allowing the critical side of your brain to say stop, stop. You can't do that. Stop. It sucks. Get rid of the critical voice altogether. Just trust your creative voice. And once you get there, once you start doing that, you'll see how rapidly you can put out novels and stories, and how much. What's even more important is how much fun you'll be having. It's as much fun as reading. So that's it. That's it for the day. Like it's a crazy day, crazy as usual. Crazy day before I'm taking off. And I'll try to come to you guys tomorrow. Try to come to you from the airport if I can. Well, if I can't come to you from the airport, then there's a reason, and it won't be a good reason. So, but I should be at the airport like by lunchtime or so. If it's a Saturday, so I don't worry about the drive at all. It's the Van Wyck Express to JFK that absolutely bites the high hard one. So anyway, once that's accomplished, though, then you pull into Terminal 3 and the blood starts flowing, and you're like, yeah, traveling again. All right, I got a couple people chiming in. Let me see. Shadow, good to see you, man. Good to see you too. This one was so short. I just checked in and came, and you were live. Yeah, safe journeys. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I have to keep it short today, but I'll let you guys know what my schedule is going to be. Oh, and by the way, yesterday I erroneously said I'll try for a Ask Me Anything on the 29th. I got my dates mixed up. What I meant was on Friday the 28th. Friday the 28th. But I'll let you know. I'll post. I'll come to you when I'm in Italy. I'll let you know what time I'll be doing these videos every day, and for the 28th for a Ask Me Anything. What else we got? Great Shadow Rider. We'll talk to you guys soon. See everybody else soon. And ciao, ciao.